Hey there, what's up, YouTubers? It's Francis, UD again. Yeah, I just have taken notice that some of the ear wax, that got stranded inside my left ear's canal somehow got removed or dropped off somewhere by itself. So yeah, which means I can hear my own voice a lot better, than the time, than the duration of time when the left ear got stuck by the ear wax. But yeah, in in any regard, I just like to make this video to give you guys a bit of to summarize my previous day, as to what I did and how I did them, pretty much. And yeah, so today is the excuse me, what day is it today? Sorry, I just need to switch on the cell phone to check, so that I myself can have a bit a bit of idea what day it is today. Just give me a sec so that the phone can start up. Yeah, it takes quite a bit of time for it to fully load the system. But yeah, it's the 19th of December 2020. Yeah, so yeah, both Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time and Beijing, and local Beijing time. Yeah, so in fact, I did plenty of cold calls. I made plenty of cold calls yesterday afternoon. Right after I dipped around over the after I dipped around the internet. Yeah. So and yeah, after I opened a can of Thai Red Bull, to boost up my energy and courage, and guts, so to speak. Yeah, and so yeah, so that I could speak with more confidence and articulation. Yeah, then I made several cold calls, and it made me feel pretty cool and primed. And then it such feeling or such self motivation further propelled me, or motivated me to motivated me to keep pushing, to keep pushing for results. Though it so far those attempts you did very little except more momentum, more more courage and confidence. Yeah. And I, yeah, yes. Furthermore, my elder, my elder brother, came to visit my grandma again, and we had some dinner together with my adopted mother, so to speak. And yeah, we had some great time, and I tried to clear up some clouds of doubts, as well as skeptics, as well as skepticisms about the ad pertaining to credit cards on that Meituan delivery app, takeaway food delivery app. And yeah, my brother, yeah, kind of, yeah, assured me that it isn't a problem at all. Just ignore it. Yeah. So, which, yeah, pretty much set my mind at ease. That's why I managed to have stayed quite fully, or almost fully devoted and focused on making this video for you guys and for myself. Yeah, so I always, it always give me at least a bit of a, um, goosebumps or goose humps to make a video. As much as it gives me a chill or some chills, all at the same time. While I make videos, after I make videos, after I have them uploaded, posted to YouTube, to BitChute, to other video hosting platforms, etc., etc. Yeah, so after that, yeah, I had some more chats, conversations with my grandma, with my adopted mom about more, current affairs, especially, worldly politics and some other sorts of shite. Yeah, and so overall we had some great fun. Yeah, though my grandma still looks quite still looked quite on edge, cranky, and also a bit of a cringy, to be more precise and accurate. But yeah, at least thanks be to God, the Almighty Jesus Christ, she has been incrementally, gradually recovering, and I'd call it a good sign. Yeah, and on the other hand, she says, she kept saying that she wants to to relocate herself to one of my uncle's residence for a while, so that she can receive some better care. And I objected quite heavily, to against such thought, if not decision of her own. Yeah, since we have been together for for more than I'd say for more than a decade. That includes my early childhood, my mid childhood, and early teenage. Just a little bit more than a year of my teenage, I spent with my grandma, but before I departed, to and my kind of migrated to Singapore, and I wrapped up my A levels and IGCSEs, and then yeah, got my sorry ass admitted to the University of Sydney, and then I pretty much got kicked out, or involuntarily I dropped out from my degree, chemical engineering, Bachelor of Chemical Engineering, Bachelor of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, to be more precise. Yeah, so here I am, yeah, so Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I just don't, I still have utterly no idea what I should do, if my grandma, if she becomes determined to relocate herself, either to my adopted mom's residence, or that uncle of mine's residence. So yeah, I have to, come up with some more plan B's, that says backup plans, in case shite hits the fan again. So yeah, it's kind of I have to say, traumatizing. It's kind of annoying and frustrating, if not traumatizing, to hear my grandma says such thing after we spent more than a decade together. And though I have to admit, I did not take good care of her, and nor did I cherish her selfless love and kindness she invested in me. Yeah, so it's let's just say we all have to learn to accept the inevitables, that always tends tend to occur during our lifetime. Yeah, so and I shared some photos of mine with some Japanese friends of mine on Facebook, and I watched some videos on YouTube. I watched some more videos, some Japanese documentary vid. Actually, one Japanese documentary vid, allegedly produced by Tokyo Telebi, Tokyo Broadcasting Station, abbreviated as TBS, or AKA TBS. Yeah, on YouTube, and about college dropouts, international students who dropped out of college in Japan, and whom had to return to their home country, which was Nepal. Yeah, that had me. Yeah, that made me kind of resonate some thoughts and feelings in my heart and mind. Yeah, so since I, being a college or a uni dropout myself, due to some involuntary reasons and causes, I have to, because it's just part of human nature, as far as I can perceive and reckon. Yeah, so on the other hand, I'm making this. I am waiting for one of my cold call vids, that is one of my Patreon exclusive vids, to get processed by my PC, while I make. In the meanwhile, I film this video. Yeah, so I try to make quite recently, I began to know how much it truly matters to make full use of my precious time, since I don't have much time left, as far as I can perceive and reckon. Yeah, and also, I began to have taken notice of some sort of yellow spots, that tend to spawn and emerge on both of my eyes, sites, so I don't know what exactly is going on to my eyes. Maybe I have to see some sort of optists, medical professionals, in order to find out why, or I just. But currently, I can see those yellowish spots, within my sight, mysteriously vanished. For some reason I can't fathom. It's quite perplexing, quite perplexing as much as it's worrying. So yeah, so that's also precisely why I have been I keep forcing myself to produce as much content as I can, as frequently as I can make it so. On YouTube, since we, every minute, every second, every day matters, and that's why you shouldn't linger or tarry too long over the interweb doing nothing or derping around, So yeah, so in any regard, in any event, I would like to conclude it. I would like to conclude this filming session by reading some verses of the Bible. Yeah, so let's see which sort of verses I should read. Perhaps I should read maybe chapter 8. Not sure, maybe. Yeah, I shall read John chapter 11. Let's see how far I can go with that. Yeah. So the Gospel of John, KJV Bible, chapter 11. Now a certain man was sick, named Lazarus, of Bethany, the town of Mary and her sister Martha. It was that Mary which anointed the Lord with an ointment and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus was sick. Therefore his sisters sent unto him, saying, Lord, behold, he whom thou lovest is sick. When Jesus heard that, he said, This sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God, that the Son of God might be glorified thereby. Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. When he had heard, therefore, that he was sick, he abode 2 days still in the same place where he was. Then after that saith he to his disciples, Let us go into Judea again. Let us go into Judea again. His disciples say unto him, Master, the Jews of late sought to stone thee, and goest thou thither or thither again? Jesus answered, Are there not 12 hours in the day? If any man walk in the day, he stumbleth not, because he seeth the light of this world. But if a man walk in the night, he stumbleth, because there is no light in him. These things said he, and after that he saith unto them, Our friend Lazarus sleepeth, but I go that I may awake him out of sleep. Then said his disciples, Lord, if he sleep, he shall do well. Howbeit Jesus spake of his death, but they thought that he had spoken of taking of rest in sleep. Then said Jesus unto them plainly, Lazarus is dead. And I am glad for your sakes that I was not there, to the intent ye may believe. Nevertheless, let us go unto him. Then said Thomas, which is called Didymus, unto his fellow disciples, Let us also go, that we may die with him. Then when Jesus came, he found that he had lain the grave 4 days already. Now Bethany was nigh unto Jerusalem, about 15 furlongs off, that is, about 2 miles. That's some sort of like a footnote. Anyway, let's continue. And many of the Jews came to Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother. Then Martha, as soon as she heard that Jesus was coming, went and met him, but Mary sat still in the house. Then said Martha unto Jesus, Lord, if thou hadst been there, my brother had not died. But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of God, God will give it thee. Jesus saith unto her, Thy brother shall rise again. Martha saith unto him, I know that he shall rise again in the resurrection at the last day. Jesus said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believest thou this? She saith unto him, Yea, Lord, I believe that thou art the Christ, the Son of God, which should come into the world. And when she had so said, she went her way, and called Mary her sister secretly, saying, The Master is come, and calleth for thee. As soon as she heard that, she arose quickly, and came unto him. Now Jesus was not yet come into the town, but was in that place where Martha met him. Then the Jews then which were with her in the house, and comforted her, when they saw Mary, that she rose up hastily, and went out, followed her, saying, She goeth unto the grave to weep there. Then when Mary was come where Jesus was, and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying unto him, Lord, if thou hadst been there, my brother had not died. When Jesus therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews also weeping, which came with her, he groaned in the spirit, and was troubled, and said, Where have ye laid him? They said unto him, Lord, come and see. Jesus wept. Then said the Jews, Behold how he loved him. And some of them said, Could not this man, which opened the eyes of the blind, have caused that even this man should not have died? Jesus therefore again groaning in himself cometh to the grave. It was a cave, and a stone lay upon it. Jesus said, Take ye away the stone. Martha, the sister of him that was dead, saith unto him, Lord, by this time he stinketh, for he hath been dead 4 days. Jesus saith unto her, Said I not unto thee, that if thou wouldest believe, thou shouldest see the glory of God? Then they took away the stone from the place where the dead was laid, and Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me. And I knew that thou hearest me always, but because of the people which stand by I said it, that they may believe that thou hast sent me. And when he thus had spoken, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. Come forth. Excuse me. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot with grave clothes, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Jesus saith unto them, Loose him, and let him go. Then many of the Jews which came to Mary, and had seen the things which Jesus did, believed on him. But some of them went their ways to the Pharisees, and told them what things Jesus had done. Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council, and said, What do we? For this man doeth many miracles. If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. And one of them, named Caiaphas, being the high priest that same year, said unto them, Ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus should die for that nation, and not for that nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of God that were scattered abroad. Then from that day forth, they took counsel together to put him to death. Jesus therefore walked no more openly among the Jews, but went thence unto a country near to the wilderness, into a city called Ephraim, and there continued with his disciples. And the Jews' Passover was nigh at hand, and many went out of the country up to Jerusalem before the Passover to purify themselves. They then sought they for Jesus, and spake among themselves as they stood in the temple, What think ye, that he will not come to the feast? Now both the chief priests and the Pharisees had given a commandment that if any man knew where he were, he should show it, that they might take him. Okay. So yeah, it's I shall find some more time to read, some chapter, the whole chapter of Exodus, of some more books in the Old Testament. So please do stay tuned, and please feel free to do feel free, do not hesitate to check out my Patreon page, as it contains many other free exclusive contents. So yeah, bear with me, stay faithful, stay put, stay strong, remain steadfast, and stay tuned. Continue to hold the line, and thank you very much for watching and listening to this video or to this content. And take care, hold the line with me, and yeah, also last but not least, please feel free to speak with me on Discord should you have run short of people to speak with. Take care. Yeah, knowing that I shall almost always remain available for you as you experience afflictions of extreme loneliness and depression and despair. Take care, stay strong, remain steadfast and faithful. Cheers, have a great weekend, and I hope to see you guys in the next videos on YouTube. Take care again. Yeah, bye bye. See you and ciao.